Hi, I'm Stephen Gunther. I'm the designer of career decision coaching, and today I'm going to talk to you about career planning, the movement into action. So first, generally, in terms of career planning models, they incorporate firstly self-awareness, knowing and understanding your own development and your personal resources, both actual and potential, that you bring to the world of work. They look at opportunity awareness, so the structures of the world of work, understanding career possibilities and different alternative pathways. They involve decision making, which career you're going to follow. They involve planning, which is incorporating the sort of external pressures and opportunities with strategies and goal settings. And they involve implementing those plans, developing the appropriate skill level, translating it into job and career planning process into reality. Because it's one thing to make a decision, but you need then to manifest it. So the elements of this kind of work involve firstly alignment between the personal life priorities and your work priorities. Looking at, for instance, a clear picture of the next steps you need to take in manifesting your career, which may involve setting up a business or finding a job. In terms of finding a job, there's the job search, there's the presenting yourself, the interviewing, securing the work. And within a job, within a field, there's the issue of promotions or shifting jobs within organizations. So these are the kind of things that career coaching generally deals with in terms of the planning process, helping clients get from the start to the finish. Usually career coaches offer a comprehensive package, which includes personality assessments, one-on-one coaching, between session homework, usually online tools such as journaling, goal tracking or accountability software, technical things like resume writing, cover letter writing, LinkedIn profile optimization, networking strategies, communication techniques, identifying people's educational needs and looking at the options, helping them set up informational interviews and arranging job shadowing, gaining work experience. So these are the general things that career coaches do to assist people into action. In our career decision coaching system, we outline to people what the steps are and after helping them come at a career decision. So, for instance, we give people an idea of the options of either pursuing a job or developing their own business. Sometimes that's very clear. People really don't want to, have the insecurity of their own business, or sometimes it's very clear that people really don't want to work for someone else. But sometimes people haven't really considered the possibility, for instance, of setting up their own business. It seems too daunting, too risky, impractical, takes too much energy. But, there are a lot of resources out there, and I like to inform people about the possibilities and get them thinking about that as an option. Working for yourself has the disadvantages that it's like constantly being in a job hunt. Your clients, your employers, you're always trying to get the job from them, and it can be tiring and unsettling to be in that constant job hunt. On the other hand, it provides autonomy, often higher earnings, and you're steering your own direction. However, a job, of course, represents much more security. So that's one element that we outline with people and give them materials as to, depending on which direction they want to head. In terms of finding a job, the issue is what position do you come from? So what we advocate is coming from an empowered position. So that is, we help people see that they need to approach getting a job not as a kind of a beggar, or please choose me amongst all the other candidates, but as someone who has something special to offer. And this underlies our approach to the career planning and the job hunt. It's based on the work of people like Barbara Sher, Richard Nelson Bowles, Scott Dinsmore, that all talk about starting with your excitement, helping the client from their excitement to proceed to getting the employer excited about them. So this isn't so much about, looking for job ads or something like this. This is a very proactive approach that involves doing research, leveraging contacts, making contact with the person who has the power to hire you. It's actually a secret strategy, as I call it, that Bowles has developed, which is that you identify the kind of places that you want to work for, where you want to live, the kind of people you want to work with, and then narrowing that down to just 2 or 3 options, 2 or 3 specific organizations, because then you're going to be highly motivated to secure a job with them. The second part of the secret that he talks about is identifying what he calls the gaps, that is, what it is that they need that you can supply. So this is like a kind of a formula to land a job in a place where you want to work, doing what you love. It sounds like a almost impossible dream, but there's many, many examples of people who have done this. So fueling the person up with their own excitement and their own sense of purpose and direction, and connecting that up with the career planning and action process is incredibly powerful. There's some beliefs underneath this that if we situate the person, the best basis for a fulfilling work life is what you really love doing. It's less a focus on pragmatics to begin with. The pragmatics do come with the career planning process, but we start with what you love doing. That's where the career decision is important. Once they've made that decision, then they need to look at, yes, how to unfold that. So the principles, the beliefs underlying this work is that it is possible for people to find or create work that expresses their personal mission and utilizes their skills and their talents in a way that's financially viable. It's like a mission statement. Another belief is that by people having this kind of career direction, that is the best motivation for them to get through the whole challenges of education and job seeking, and it significantly increases their chances of success. I mentioned before the word proactive, so this is really about being on the front foot. It's not waiting for the job ads or reading the papers. It's going out there and actively researching. And so a person needs to have a clear sense of how to do that, because not a lot of people are that way oriented. This approach, though, is not based on the lone hero model, doing it all yourself. The recommendation of Barbara Sher, which I pass on to clients, is that you enlist the help of what's called a support team. You gather people around you who will challenge and support you in what you want to achieve, and you don't try to do it yourself. I also invite people to identify some mentors that can help them in the process. There's also something called mastermind groups, which are kind of parallel to that. So that's a key ingredient, because otherwise people lose energy or they come to blocks and it's too much for them. The ethos that we're basing this on is one of authenticity, of really being fully yourself, of following what's true for you rather than the expectations of others. As Joseph Campbell always put it, following your bliss.